In this video, we're going to talk about Microsoft Teams and just the organizational structure that you would look at from a teacher's view. So I am logged into Office 365 with my demo account. On the left, you can see that I have clicked on the Teams app in the left-hand vertical menu. So I'm in the web browser. You can also download the app for your computer and also use the app on your phone as well. So Microsoft Teams is a way to group people together working on a specific project. In our scenario, we are talking about students in a classroom, and if I was teaching multiple groups of students throughout the day, I would set up a team for each subject matter or each period. You could also, if you teach with the same kids all day, you could set up Microsoft Teams to be just different types of projects or curriculum or subject areas. For this example, we're going to use just one period, one class, and this is my 4th grade core class demo. So I'm going to click on 4th grade core, and it brings me to the dashboard. On this dashboard, you can see on the left, we have this menu that has different channels, as they're called in Microsoft Teams. When you create a team, like 4th grade core class, you automatically are set up with the general channel. I have created 3 more channels below because I want to separate out some of the subjects or the projects that we're working on in this 4th grade core class. You can also see that one of my channels has a lock next to it, which means it is a private channel. So it's a way to differentiate your students and put students in groups where they're not seeing the other groups or getting bogged down with mass amounts of data. A channel like US History that I created is wide open, so there's no lock. Every student in my class that I have put in there already is in US History and in writing. So general, automatic, and I made 3. The default dashboard view when you log into Teams, click on your team, is posts. So on the top menu, across here horizontally, posts is the default for the teacher and for students. And keep in mind that the discussion here, the conversation that happens in the posts, in Microsoft Teams, the newest posts go on the bottom of this screen. So a couple things that you want to set up. If I come back over here to the left for my 4th grade core class and I click on the 3 dots for more options, I can manage this team. So one thing I can do is add owners and guests here, which are my students or other teachers. I can also scroll across here to my channels, another place to create channels. And this view within the settings gives me the ability to customize these channels, make them private or public, as well as add members to it, edit the names, and set up how they display for the students. The next menu over is kind of the meat and potatoes for setting up your team. When you create the team, you'll have these options as well, but after the fact, I can always change all of these options. So changing the color and logo, as well as the type of permissions that I give to my students about the posts or the discussion feed. Can they post? Can they reply? Can they see all the replies? Can they delete their posts? Those types of things are all done in this settings app. So coming back to the 4th grade core class, clicking on General, besides the post, lots of detail in here about the files that you upload in this channel. Every student gets a class notebook that's personal for them and private, is this Assignments tab. When you click on the Assignments tab, this is where you will manage the assignments that you have created, the grading that you will do to these assignments, and then also where you create new assignments. A couple things when you create assignment, Microsoft Teams has the ability to pull an existing assignment that you made in one of your other teams or one of your other classes and use it again. But when we click on create a new assignment, and we won't go through this and fill in all the blanks, I just wanted to let you know that you can assign an assignment to different classes or multiple classes if you want to. And you can also differentiate by assigning an assignment to all students, or you can choose just a select few assignments that will get this assignment assigned to them. So that's the settings for the core class and settings in general. If you want to change the settings and the look of just a specific channel, you can always click on the 3 dots next to that specific channel, choose Manage, and then you can set permissions for an individual channel as well for your students. So I hope that gives you an overview of how this is laid out organizationally. I'm sure you probably have some tips and tricks that help you in your classroom, and we'd love to hear some of those, so you'll be able to share those with the entire group.